Hello everybody, I am Varun Treja from Vimilka Solutions presenting before you a brief presentation on e-commerce. Now, the first of all, the question arises that what basically is e-commerce? In simple words, it is buying and selling of products and services over the electronic systems such as internet and other computer networks. E-commerce is the electronic usage of communication and digital information processing technology in business transactions. Now, coming to some e-commerce usage ways, that is, how can we use e-commerce in basic life? The first one is electronic fund transfer, which means account to account transfer of funds. The second one is supply chain management, which is the network of interconnected business transactions. The third one includes internet marketing, which means online marketing of products and services. The fourth one is online transaction process, which refers to the system that facilitates and manage transaction oriented applications. The fifth one is electronic data transfer, which means transmission of data between the organizations by some electronic means. And the last one is inventory management systems, which includes managing inventory and the shop structures. Now coming to some e-commerce types, it can be broadly classified into three categories. The first one is business to business, the second one is business to consumer, and the third one is consumer to consumer. The business to business e-commerce is between the organization itself. For example, two communication companies sharing their services. The second one is business to consumer, which is in between the organizations and the consumers. For example, we purchase any cell phone from the websites like Amazon.com. And the third one is consumer to consumer, which is in between the consumers. It includes online auctions, etc. Now, the global observations reflect that as the passage of years, the number of online users is marginally increasing, and the revenue trends also marks the same fact. Now, there are some interpretations about the e-commerce which says that consumers are willing to spend more and more money over the internet. Consumers continue to use the internet services, which has regulated an increase in sales and reduction in the inventory costs. Now coming to what is working, which means where the e-commerce finds its applications, which includes travel and tourism industry, retail items like music, books, gifts, electronic items. It works for real estate, and it is well suited for consumer support services, etc. Now what is not working, which means where the e-commerce is not suited well. It includes the items which requires touch and trial, which includes luxury goods, clothes, and some products like groceries and other perishable products. E-commerce is not working. Now you will see a brief introduction about e-cart. As we go to the shopping malls, we take the cart to facilitate ourselves in order to keep the products which we select. In the similar way is reflected online, and the e-cart solves this purpose of yours over the network. Thus, the e-cart is a virtual shopping cart of products in which the customers wish to purchase the products can be kept. Now, some major actions of e-cart includes creating a cart, that is taking a cart, getting the contents of the cart, which includes the retrieval of the contents what you have added in the cart, adding items to the cart, modifying the cart entries, that is taking out the products you don't wish to buy and adding the products, and the last action includes clearing all the items of the cart and return the empty cart. Now we will see an instance of a small industry based on e-commerce. First of all, determining the objectives, which includes why to get online, and promoting awareness through networking to sell your products. The second one is planning about what is your product, who is your market, competition in the market, obstacles and deadlines. That is, it includes all the business strategies and planning. The third activity includes getting online and other issues, which includes the issues like getting online and choosing the domain name which suits your product identity, which should be simple, and clarifying your objectives. The fourth activity is transaction, or the transfer of funds in against of goods and services, which includes bank wire transactions, merchant accounts, which includes credit cards and debit cards, the third party support, and the last option you can use is PayPal. And the last action is delivery of products by some reliable delivery services and giving offers to people so that they can get attracted to your services. Now we come to some application areas of e-commerce, that is, how can it be used in our daily life. The first one is enterprise content management, instant messaging, which includes SMSs and email, news groups, online shopping and tracking order, online banking, online office suites, domestic and international payment systems, shopping cart software, teleconferencing, and electronic tickets. Now moving on to current challenges to e-commerce. There are mere challenges which can be met by the people by making them aware about internet. Now the current challenges to the e-commerce includes, the first one is understanding customers' evolution, means to invest ahead of customer needs. The second one includes matching technology to the choice of customer tastes. The third one is integrating online and offline activity, especially advertising, branding, services and warranties. The fourth one is that people are reluctant to change, that is, they are orthodox. The fifth one includes security challenges, where the hackers are constantly attacking these e-commerce websites. And the last one is challenge to expand globally, dealing parallelly with the complex international issues. All these challenges can be met by making people aware, giving them user-friendly environment with e-commerce, in which high security measures can be taken so that malicious users can be kept off. Now moving on to the advantages of e-commerce, which includes, for sellers, you can sell your products and you can decrease the cost of selling, promotion of smaller firms, and reaching the narrow segments of the market where the physical shops cannot reach. For buyers, you can easily buy the competitive bids, provides high range of choices to the consumers, and you can customize the level of details, that is, you can customize your product and you can have according to your wish. Now moving on to the future scope of the e-commerce. Experts in the industry say that e-commerce will become inseparable from the web as it is gaining more and more popularity, and the people are accepting the change as it saves a lot of time and opens the doors of opportunity to choose the quality products. All you have to do is to evolve a perfect e-commerce solution in combination through e-marketing and advertising, which can bloom up your internet sales and become the foundation of magnificent e-commerce future. That's all for e-commerce for decision makers. Thank you.